Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is December 2nd. I don't have my jacket on, but I want to show you what we have today. This is my porch. Looky here. Do you say? Do you say what I'm saying? Over here. Can you see what I'm seeing? Okay, let me run over to the back of the house. I have to let Gabriel in because he is outside and I don't want him to wake the neighbors up. Let me shut this door because the cat will get out. It's always something around here. Hold on one second. Let's see here. All right. Come on, Gabe. I got your back, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. All right. All right. Here we go. No, don't chase the cat. Okay. So I'm sure you want to see more of the snow. So I want me to put the let's see. Let me get my tripod. Watch out, Gabe. Move out of the way. You can't stop right there in front of me. No, come on. Oh, I guess he wants to go back out. Oh my goodness. There's always something with all these animals. All right. Here we go. Back outside. There's Gabriel. Say hi. Say hi. He's an old fart like me. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I guess I could put you guys out here for a little bit and you can watch it. Ugh, darn. I don't know if the phone's going to fog up though. Let's look at the snow. I don't like snow, but I'll let you look at it. Okay. Not really any sunrise here, Sally, today. It's snow with Sally today. Snow. I'll put it toward the light so you can see it. Can you see it coming down by the light there? Let me see. It's coming down all right. Okay, have you had enough? Let's go. It's too cold outside when it's cold outside. And my other speaker's on my phone. Oh my. Echo. Echo, echo, echo. Hold on a sec here. Okay. Hubs chose these glasses to go with the yellow. So, hey, Fifi, leave the dog alone. Okay. That's just the way it is here, you know. So good morning, everybody. Yeah. Winter Wonderland, let me tell you. Sorry for my sarcasm, but I don't really like it. So let's see how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to put you on the other tripod. Let me see here. Little movement here. I'll be gentle. I'll be gentle. All right. I'll sit up here. Oh, it's really high. Okay. That is really high. Okay, I got the fire going. And yeah, let's see there. And we got some garland on the fireplace there and my little gingerbread. I don't know if they're going to stay there, but yeah, that's what we got so far. So I know, and I'm not digging these yellow glasses, but whatever. That's what the hubs wanted me to wear. So I got my treats for Gabriel to keep him quiet. I'm all set. I'm all set, people. Okay, here, Gabe. Here you go, buddy. Leave the cat alone. Okay, and we have to start our day with water. So, how many people have snow in their area? Well, I didn't want this show, this show, because it says I'm surrounded by idiots. I didn't want you to think I meant that about you. It's just this shirt I put on from Lion King. So it wasn't meant towards you. It's just in general, people, you know how they can be. All right, let's see here. Hydration goals. That's it for me because I'm starting before the first of the year. All of my little things because you know you don't magically like the first of the year, January 1st, doesn't like make you magically turn into, you know, like, oh, I'm going to do this, you know, and everything's going to be wonderful for all these New Year's resolutions. I'm going to start now. You know, I want things to be in order. You know, I have my new journal and everything. I have my new planner and finances, you know, because I'm not good with finances because there's Big D in here yet because he'll be like, he'll go on about it, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So, welcome to today. It is December 2nd. It is Tuesday. Tuesday already. And it's the second day of Vlogmas here in YouTube world. I did do a little skit yesterday trying out my Alexa again. Um, so yeah, I had a little conversation with her this morning. When I was downstairs, her name is Ziggy downstairs, and up here she's and she had a bit of an attitude. I guess she didn't like the way our conversation went yesterday when I was telling her that she had to, you know, her linguistics wasn't very good, so she does get an attitude. So yeah. So today, the theme here on this daily word, it says give. Though my awareness of divine abundance, I give. I can read today. Really, I can't. It's the yellow I can't see. Through my awareness of divine abundance, I give generously. How wonderful it feels to give generously from my heart. When I'm generous, I feel fully in the flow of life and newly close to God. And being generous does not always mean um um it doesn't always mean like finances. You can be generous with your time, you can be generous with your kindness, um things like that. uh you know I could be generous and go over and shovel my neighbor who's handicapped. See, that's what happens when you eat that thing. That You okay, Gabe? He's gasping for air. He must have put that jerky thing right down his throat. But my other neighbor, he would come over and clear off my car, do my driveway with his snowblower, and he would do Carol across the street. Carol with the tree. So he would do that, but I don't know if he's over there anymore. So, um, what's going on about war? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Do you guys like that song? I love that song. Um, I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America. My choice is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but that's where my husband wants to be. Um, this isn't a political channel. No, it's not. Usually people don't do politics or religion. I accept everybody's religion here as long as they respect the God that I am praising. You're welcome to be here, but I really don't do politics. I don't. In fact, I don't even watch TV. God is my witness. I do not watch TV. I watch YouTube. That's about it. So anyway, giving also helps me deepen my understanding of abundance that surrounds me. When I share my supply, I am demonstrating my prosperity, knowing God is the source of all the world's abundance. As I generously and joyously circulate my supply, I open myself to receive, often from unexpected channels. My needs and concerns fade from my mind when my giving contributes to another's well being, blessing them and helping them feel supported and valued. I am in the flow of abundance when I give with love. And this is from 2 Corinthians 9:11. You will be enriched in every way for your great generosity, which will produce thanksgiving to God through us. So you will be enriched in every way for your great generosity, which will produce thanksgiving to God through us. That's very, very nice. I like that. Um, and then I had my other book, my Christmas book by Sarah Young, Jesus Calling. See what it says for the second day of or third day of Advent, right? Let me see do I have the right page here? Oh yes, because yesterday, I showed this picture of the wet snow on the trees, which is out there. Yeah, I should I wish I could drive in this. I don't like to drive in the snow, but if the snow clears up, if the snow truck comes by, the plow, I'll go up on that one road I always go, and like the trees on both sides. It's so beautiful when the snow sticks to the trees. It's so beautiful. I like to look at it, but I don't like to drive in it. All right. I am the greatest gift imaginable. When you have me, you have everything you need for this life and the next. I have promised to meet all your needs according to my glorious riches. Yet my loved ones sometimes fail to enjoy the riches I provide because an ungrateful attitude. Instead of rejoicing in all that they have, they long for what they do not have. As a result, they become discontented. I'm training you to practice the sacrifice of thanksgiving, thanking me in all circumstances. First, give thanks for the blessings you can see in your life. Then, stop and ponder the awesome gift of knowing me. I am your living God, your loving Savior, your constant companion. No matter how much or how little you have in the world, your relationship with me makes you immeasurably rich. Immeasurably rich. So, whenever you are counting your blessings, be sure to include the infinite wealth you have in me. How many times do we forget that, huh? I always say that to my students and such. Always remember to thank God. We're always asking Him, but we always need to thank Him. Add me into the equation, and your gratitude will grow exponentially. My mouth is so dry. Whatever you have plus me equals an incalculable fortune. How true is that? A lot of people, all they want to do is worry about money and money, but we also need to remember what we do have. We don't have to always look out into the future like, oh, I wish I had this or I wish I had that. From Philippians 4:19. And my God will meet all your needs according to his glorious riches in Christ Jesus. From Psalms 116:17, I will offer to you the sacrifice of thanksgiving and will call upon the name of the Lord. And from 1 Thessalonians 5:18, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. This is a nice little book here that she wrote. I don't know if you know the story of Sarah Young, but she it's quite interesting. She went with her husband, and well, I could read the story to you sometime if you're interested in it. But she wrote Jesus Calling. She wrote Jesus Always, and forget what else the other one was. But I like all of them. Jesus Calling, and they're all devotionals. I like all books that have to do something with that. Um, so today is December 2nd. My husband's birthday's on the 4th, the day after tomorrow. So I keep asking him, do you want me to make you a cake? What do you want for dinner? But he never says anything. Gabriel, get away from Fifi. Come on. Here. The two of you need to get along. Here's another treat. It's going to be so fat. I am the Prince of Peace. As I said to my disciples, I say also to you, peace be with you. Since I am your constant companion, my peace is steadily with you. When you keep your focus on me, you experience both my presence and my peace. Worship me as the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and the Prince of Peace. You need my peace each moment to accomplish my purposes in your life. Sometimes you are tempted to take shortcuts in order to reach your goal as quickly as possible. Yeah, in this day and age, we're all trying to find the shortest way, huh? We don't want to wait for things, we want it now. But if the shortcut requires turning your back on my peaceful presence, you must choose the longer route. Walk with me along paths of peace. Enjoy the journey in my presence. That's so true. We need to enjoy the journey, enjoy everything along the way. So, yeah. So from Isaiah 9:6, for to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And from John 20, verses 19 through 21, on the evening of that first day of the week, when the disciples were together with the doors locked for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood among them and said, peace be with you. After he said this, he showed them his hands and his side. The disciples were overjoyed when they saw the Lord. Again, Jesus said, peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, I am sending you. And that's from John 20:19 through 21. And then from Psalms 25, verse 4, show me your ways, O Lord, teach me your paths. Show me your ways, O Lord, teach me your paths. We have to be able to listen and just try to, in our hearts, that's what I say. A lot of people like, but how do you know there's a God? How do you hear God? No, we don't always hear him through our ears. We hear him through our heart. Our heart. You have to open your heart. And there's so many people today that are just so angry about so many things. And I'm sure there's validity through some of the things, like some people don't understand, why is my spouse sick with cancer, or why is this happening, or why don't we have money? But that's what my friend in Florida is really going through. um he lost his job right before the holiday, and he has like no backup plan, no 401k, none of that. And he's trying to skittle scattle to find work. And let's see, he's afraid he's gonna, because he has a simple trailer, right on the Gulf of Mexico in Florida. It's nothing, it's in a trailer park, and it's a really old I think he always says that it was, built when we were born in 65. So it's old, and he tried to fix it up and plant flowers around it and everything. Now he has a chance of losing it all. And I told him, I sent him a plaque of a wooden, like those signs we have in our houses, you know, um, always be grateful for what we have. We're not looking forward to what we don't have. But when you really in your heart learn to love what you have, then you learn the secret to life. Always be glad to, love what you have. Don't be always wanting, wanting, wanting. Sure, it's nice to want. And I don't know. It's just, is there some kind of thing going on here? Uh, let's see. Let me look at this. Um, what are we doing here? There's kids in Africa. Yes, there's kids in Africa. I guess my sense of unworthiness is what's holding me back into a believer. How do I overcome that and understand my worth? Well, Orlando, is that your name? Or is your name Sierra? Is your name Orlando or Sierra? How do you want me to um, talk to you? Because I want to talk to you. Let's see. Um, very good, Mary. We're not theologists. Boy, I have some good moderators here. Where are you getting your information? Oh, Jesus, it's the wisdom of God. Oh, my goodness. Guys, you know what? Money, money, money. Okay. Okay. There's some people in here that are trying to disrupt what we have going here. And if you need your proof, like I said, we feel it in our heart. And we're not here to defend God to naysayers. Okay. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but we're here to praise God. We're here for the Advent season. We're here to um, start our day with God. We're not here to start a day with a conflict. So you might be on the wrong channel. I don't know, moderators. What do you think? Might be on the wrong channel, because I would like my viewers, my faithful followers that want to hear the word of God, to be able to pay attention to what I'm saying and not be looking at what you're saying. Okay. So, okay. So Il Ilza 47. You're going to go to Invisible Island. He is that, or she, or whatever. He, she, they, them. I don't believe in that right now. Needs to go to Invisible Island. That's one of the things about YouTube. See, this is my channel with my friends and my subscribers, and I don't like this kind of thing. Okay. So it's my rules and my moderators' rules, and whatever they think. Wow. Okay. Now needs to be invisible. Okay. Thank you very much. That's all we got to do. Make them invisible. You know, if it's good enough for my son to make me invisible, then I guess I'm invisible. Yes, Jesus Christ is King. Okay, guys, is that better? Um, yeah, I could set it to subscribers only too. But you know what? Charles, I have a lot of people that are, wandering through sometimes, and I've had people that are really, really lost. And I get goosebumps talking about this, but they fall upon like my channel or another channel, and they don't know God. They don't know Jesus. There, believe it or not, there are children when I worked in a public school that never even been to church. There are people that are adults that's never even been to church. They don't know anything um anything that has to do with religion. Yeah, yeah, some people are sincere. Yes, Charles. But yeah, I don't want to close that door to subscribers only now. We were doing something else, like having our um Evie wanted to do this pajama party thing, but a nice pajama party with flannel jammies. But we were going to do this thing like they had on Grease and stuff, but things like that. But good morning, Mrs. Paula. We were just having a little bit of trouble here. I don't know. I think you gave me all of your gnomes or your trolls or whatever they're called. I would say a few other choice words, but I'm being good. I really am. I'm not going to go into my tyrant like I did yesterday. And of course, YouTube made that as my short. So I just put it public. I don't care. So, uh, yeah, put to start the day positive. Yes, back to our goal. Man, I don't know why my mouth, maybe it's the dry air, huh? Paula, you have to look back at the beginning. Yes, wackadoodle. Speaking of wackadoodle, not that she's a wackadoodle, has anybody heard from Debbie Sue? I guess I should reach out to her. Christopher? Good morning, Christopher. Yes, Kim is here this morning. I'm honored to have her here. Um, so let's get back to business here. Oh, there goes the snow truck. So maybe I can go to the library today. I love going to the library. The smell of books, all the wisdom that's waiting is waiting for me to absorb. Okay, that's the teacher in me. All right. To the ones who to the one who is thirsty, I will give water free of charge from the spring of the water of life. Drink deeply from this spring so that I can live abundantly in you. Let the water of life soak into the depths of your being, refreshing and renewing you. Since this life water is free, you can have so much and as much as you want of it as you want. Um, as much of me as you want. I am Christ in you, the hope of glory. I long for you to thirst for me, your God, more and more. Thirst is very powerful appetite. This is necessary because drinking sustains life even more than eating. Pure water is a much healthier choice than canned drinks full of sugar or chemicals. Uh-oh, Paula, they're attacking our Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew. I am drinking water. I'm trying here. Similarly, thirsting for me, first and foremost, is crucial for your spiritual health. Though other things may seem to satisfy you for a while, they will not shake the thirst of your soul. Rejoice that you need most is free of charge. Joyously draw water from the springs of salvation. You know, water used to be free. Those of you that have wells, be glad because my water bill is very expensive and it costs more for the water to go down the drain to the sewage. Sewage is like double of what the water bill is. So it's just it's phenomenal, you know. Um, from Revelation 21, verse 6, he also said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. The one who is thirsty, I will give water free of charge from the spring of the water of life." And then from Colossians 1:27, to them God has chosen to make known among the Gentiles the glorious riches of the mystery, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. To them God has chosen to make known among the Gentiles the glorious riches of his mystery, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. Wow. And then from Psalm 63, verse 1, "O God, you are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land where there is no water." I don't even know what I would do without water, but and in Isaiah 12:3, "Therefore you will joyously draw water from the spring of salvation." Therefore, you will joyously draw water from the springs of salvation. That's from Isaiah 12:3. Wow, that's a lot to think about, huh? Hmm. Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart, as working for me, not for men. Half heartedness is not pleasing to me, nor is it good for you. It is tempting to rush through the routine tasks and do them sloppily just as to get them done. But this negative attitude will pull you down and lower your sense of worth. If you do the same tasks with a thankful heart, you will find pleasure in them and do a much better job. That's just like what we read earlier. It is helpful to remember that every moment of your life is a gift from me. Instead of feeling entitled to be better circumstances, make the most of whatever I provide, including your work. So we should be happy with what we have, enjoy what we have. Because if you think about it, if that's taken away, you know, if that's taken away from you, how's your life going to be? You know, even if you have like a little paycheck, maybe your spouse only makes $1,000 a month, okay, and you make more, but you're like, oh, you only make $1,000 a month. But then when that $1,000 a month is taken away, say that's your, I don't know, your mortgage payment, your rent payment, right? If that's taken away, then is that a measly little amount? No, because that's helping with you to get on with your life, right? But when someone says you only make, but you're contributing to the family. So when that's taken away, so we need to be grateful for what we do have, you know, for what we do have. And sometimes, you know, myself included, sometimes, you know, we get caught up in that. I want, I want, I want. Um, but it's usually, you know, with me, like I'm a giver. I try to make people happy. If someone mentions they like something, I try my best to help them out. You know, good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, honey. Good morning. You missed the snow. You can go see the beginning of this in the replay, but there is a lot of snow out there. Maybe I'll show you. The salt truck just went by and pushed it aside, but I don't think I'll go out. I think I'll stay in because you hit one little patch of ice. I'm so afraid. You know, it's not necessarily that I'm afraid of how I drive. I'm afraid of how the other people drive, right? That's what I'm afraid of. Good morning, Shirley. Now, do you have another channel, Shirley? Because I could have swore I made you a moderator. Okay. There. I added you as a moderator, Shirley. I don't know why. Do you have a different channel too? I love Shirley. She's so positive. If you ever, um, here I am promoting my friends again, but if you ever watch some of her videos, she's very positive. I like her. She has a sense of humor too. And she knew my favorite song from a childhood by heart. And she sang it. I was so impressed. So Shirley, how are you doing, honey? How are you? And Yvonne, hello, good morning. Sorry I missed your devotion yesterday. I was dealing with my brother, and sometimes that has to be taken care of right away. Um, like a lot of his things have to be renewed, like his social security and all that paperwork. And there used to be someone where I got him that apartment that would do the paperwork for him. But now he's been giving his social security number to some of those derelicts that live in that apartment building. And you can't do that. You can't share your social security number with people that are um, not, you know, trustworthy. So, um, but anyway, Shirley, did you say one thing so I can make sure that you got added as a moderator? 'Cause I thought I made you one before. So, Rhonda, how are you doing today? Is it cold there? There you go, Shirley. Yes. Yeah. Now you have a responsibility. You have to come to work. Okay, okay, maybe that's what I did. Hello, hello, Iron Man. Hello. He changed his name too, Rusty. Okay, it was Russell. You guys remember Russell? He's now Rusty. Yay, she got a wrench. I always say, I got the power. I got the power. Yes, I got the, oh, it's 25 degrees. Um, What's up, Grandma? What's good? Well, what's good is Jesus Christ. We're reading about Jesus Christ this morning and preparing with this Advent season. We're preparing for Christmas, the whole meaning of Christmas, because Jesus is the reason for the season. It's not Santa Claus. I'm sorry to tell you, kiddos. It's not Santa Claus. Shirley joins the Wackadoodle Squad. I love Debbie Sue making up the Wackadoodle. Yes, praise the Lord. Yes, thank you very much for saying that. Yes, um, I didn't change my name. YouTube did. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, one of my friends lost her channel again. Like a different friend. My friend Edna, and she's like she works two jobs, like Yvonne, and I don't understand how, and then um, Carol that made your apron, how did she lose her channel? I don't understand why they're not giving any kind of, I don't know. Yeah, but also losing the channel, Paula, you know, wackadoodle. Yeah, wackadoodle. But Debbie Sue, she is just she's so wonderful. But I hope she gets to see my Alexa um little skit I did yesterday with Alexa. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but you can actually have a conversation with her. And she is, yeah, yeah, I agree, Paula. I agree that some sketchy stuff is going on because Edna, I don't know if you ever met my friend Edna. She's a really nice woman, like about our age. And she's, she does like videos driving in the car on her way, to work, or she does things at her house. Um, Yeah, yeah, I got that a couple times, Shirley. Okay. I got that a lot of times. So I yesterday I tried to clean it up a little bit. Um, so yeah. Yeah, 9,000. A lot of things are happening. Yeah, stick here. We know we know most of what is it called? The 411. Carol says she has no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Debbie Sue had her surgery yesterday. That's what I was asking, if anybody heard from her. And I will try. I didn't want to call yesterday because I figured she needed rest. And I will reach out to her today. Yeah, Sunday, I was going to call her and say, "Can I have your husband's phone number?" Or can you give my number to your husband so I can, at least know and spread the word how she is? And then I won't ever use her husband's phone number again. I just want to see how she is. Do I remember? Let's see. Hi, Randy Jackson. Do you remember Lou? What is he from, honey? Randy, what is Lou from? I don't know. Um, did he lose his channel? Does anybody know Randy? I don't. I usually check out all of my. Okay. So, okay, you said just say we're not doing anything political here. There must be a way to find out. There's a way to get a channel back, I think. Wow. Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said, but I don't want to say that out loud because that's like my lifeline. I called Big D when you were down. Yeah. Yeah, Daryl's because I gave him your number because you guys were talking about piping and stuff like that, to fix the um okay, you know what? Some of these we could just make invisible because they're just going to keep coming back. Like these darn fleas I got from my animals. They just keep coming back. Go away. Leave me alone. Is this the same video running over and over again behind me? What is going on? Oh my heavens. Is this the same video? Oh, where's the playlist at? I'd much rather watch my son and I dancing. However, that view of me is not the best. But um yes, he did, Paula. Um Good job, Mrs. She's a ninja warrior. Like, you know what? Paula's working on her arms and she's working on those little legs. Have you seen her climb? I'm calling her a billy goat because she's just like those little legs. Fly swatter squat. Earth for your flea issue. What is it? Diana, can you text that to me? Do you have my phone number? Good grade. I'm telling you what, because they said that you can get Lyme disease from that. And I have so many little flea bites on my ankles. And I keep vacuuming, I keep spraying my furniture. I'm gonna clean the furniture because there's so much spray on there. I don't even want to sit on there now because it's gonna have all that chemicals on there. Today is disco day. Is it really? Is today really disco day? Good morning from Maine. 18 degrees and snowing, 3 to 6 inches forecasted for today. Did you see the beginning of this, Rangeley? All right, Rangeley, did you see the beginning? Today is disco day. Did you find it on a calendar somewhere? Because you know what? I'm starting this new thing. Well, I started it because I'm this year. Your home is being poisoned with the. I know. I know. Did you see the video of Daryl coming up here and he stayed up here to air it out? He said, "Oh, I'm airing it out." And then he was throwing up very bad. Very bad. Yeah. So, where's Rangeley at? Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, these are the glasses for today. I picked a different pair, but Daryl said the yellow goes with the yellow, but I don't know. I don't know if I like them. Um, let's see, where are we at here? That, what you doing behind you in the screen? Oh, that's my son. There's two songs we used to dance to in the Oh, thank you. These aren't my reading glasses. These are my glasses because I never wore glasses until I had children and they sucked everything out of me. So they still do. But my eyes got bad. But hello, Omar. Omar, where have you been, Omar? Were you the one that I was trying to talk to the other day? Oh, there is. Guys, you guys are going to need to like email me so I can give you my phone number so you can text me because I need this information because I have tried so many things. Daryl just brought home someone from his work gave him they bought too many because they bought a house that had a lot of fleas and he brought home three more of those bombs and I don't like them things. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yep, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm trying to move to maybe Texas. I was busy with my study. Okay. Okay. Well, that's what you need to do. You need to be busy with your studies. But I'm trying to think about who we were talking to the other day that was really lost and needed some help. Was that Romano? I didn't have my notebook to write it down. And it's not that I didn't care about him because I do care about him. I just my mind, I just cannot remember stuff anymore. Um yeah, I can't remember. Does anybody else remember? Remember he was so sad and we were trying to teach him about God. Who's the guy dancing? That's my son. That's my son. He came to see me for my birthday. And yeah. She doesn't really frequent here anymore. I don't know. So, but there's I don't know where my playlist is. Uh, there's my cats. Oh, here's me doing a dance. You want to see that one? That's from 700. Oh, this is that one that I know. That's from my shenanigan stuff. I don't know if you want to see that on here, but that's goofy me, you know. Uh, but I was starting this thing. I was watching this thing. Do you ever guys see those little things that have like the stick people and they tell you positive things to do? There was one on this morning. But it was like, get up in the morning, take these breaths, and then you do something that says, do movement. You can like do jumping jacks or something, but it's also included dancing. And I thought, wow, I'll put on some music in the morning. I used to do that. Like, why do we stop doing things that really work for us? That dude was probably a troll, but you gave him information on him. Yeah. Oh, I mean yesterday when I was like, masterpiece. And Paula and Ray are masterpieces. But it's true, it's like me getting a kindergartner's paper and saying, ew, that's ugly. When you say something is wrong with another human being, you're making fun of what God made. He made him that way or her that way for a reason. That's the way they look. That's the way they are. I'm not saying that God made people, bad people, but they learn that. That's what happens with the free will. So, oh, look at this one. That's that AI thing. Remember that, Russell? I turned Russell into Iron Man. I sent him the program and turned him into Iron Man, but then Daryl turned into the Hulk. That's his dream. He loves the Hulk. He loves Lou Ferrigno. Like he just loves him. But um look up Dawn Trick for okay. I'm trying everything. My mister, he is so skinny. He's like he doesn't feel good. But Jake and Fifi are still, like Garfield. But I mean, they're like, he's such a nice cat. Like he always touches my face and stuff. He's such a nice cat, but like when they want his bowl, they just like push him away and he just moves. He doesn't fight back. Now he does once in a while. He gets a if he gets a little bit of um the what's that called, that cat stuff. If he gets a little bit of that in his system, he'll be hiding behind something and he'll jump right on top of Fifi, and she probably double his size, and he gets her down in a a headlock, and she's crying and crying. I said, "That's what you get there." So, hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, Iron Man and Hulk. Yep, yep. So, yeah, there's me, my normal thing. I didn't do a 900 dance. There's a little teddy bear. Yeah, here comes Daryl again. Wah! Okay. Okay. All right. Or you can send me an email. But I guess the Mary did Daryl's did Daryl's I didn't know that the Hulk was in there. So um whoa, I don't know who that is. Oh, go back, go back. No, I don't want to subscribe to you. What the heck is this? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Shoot, I don't know who that is. Therapy Speak Fluency. I don't know who that is. How is she on my channel? Prove your love. Oh, all right. I don't know where she came from. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, we're over an hour. So it's see, whenever you have fun with people and you enjoy talking to them and you enjoy, squashing people. So I gotta run make sausage balls for my Bible study. Oh, okay. Um, Good morning, Kyle. Oh, thank you. Would you mind to just focus on what I didn't see? I guess I was somebody not nice. See, Paul, I need you. I need you here. All right. Anyway, so he was a bad boy. Okay. He would probably be watching that other channel, huh? All right, guys. I love you. And I'll see you guys later for Vlogmas number 2. And yeah, have a good day, guys. And you know what? Talk to God. Okay. And thank him for what you do have, right? And I love you guys so much. And I know that you're all going to do good today and show kindness. Be careful out there. Okay. Let me give you one last view of the weather out there. If you want to see it real quickie, Nicky. Can you see it out there? There's the winter wonderland. And there's Mr. getting into my Christmas decorations. Can you see it? Look how pretty the tree looks. There's Fifi. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.